Good morning and welcome back to the Resellers Weekly Scavenger Hunt. This week we are going to be hunting for... Actually, let me first tell you what this whole series is about. So each week I post a video on something for you to go out and look for in the wild. So you can find it at garage sales, estate sales, in your thrift shop. Some of these you can even find if you're doing retail arbitrage like this week. But I am going to show you all used items. But if you find them brand new in the store, you should look them up because most likely this topic right now, these products will be a great seller. So some of these have really picked up in sales because of the pandemic. But I suspect that a lot of these will be good all of the time. If you do look back in the March, April, May timeframe, the prices of these items skyrocketed. They've come down a little bit, but they're still really sought after items. All right, so what are we talking about? We are talking about weights. Anything for a home gym. So in this case, these are, like I said, everything is pre-owned. So these are pre-owned. They're the neoprene dumbbells. You can buy these at Walmart. I'm sure probably Dick's and other sporting goods shops have them also. I do know you can find them at Walmart. They are very hard to find. I also want to point out that most of the items we're going to look at today are most of them were sold without a best offer. When I was looking at the list, normally every week I kind of have to find ones that aren't best offer. That way I give you a real price of what they sold for. Very few were best offer. Actually, I don't really remember seeing any jumped out at me. And most of these people charge shipping. So I just want to put that out there also. So here's one. This is a set of an 8-pound, a 3-pound, and a 5-pound. So a total of 32 pounds. Flat rate shipping is your best friend. So in these, you would put them probably in a... I don't know if they'd fit in a medium, probably a large flat rate box, which is around that $15 price range, 15 to 17, I think, would be your best friend for these. So again, these are used weights, hand weights. All right. Next, we have another set of weights. These are just a 15-pound, so two 15 pounds, so 30 pounds total. These sold for $99.99. This person actually sold one and then they have one left. These are Danskin Now brands, 16-pound dumbweight set, and they are $110. These are some weighted running vests that you can use for, I guess, running, right? So this one's the Murr brand. It's a 200-pound weighted fitness vest. This one sold for $100. A Run Fast. This says Run Max on it, but it says Run Fast weighted vest, 60 pounds. This one sold for $89.90 plus $21 in shipping. And again, you see 6 bids, so there were other people that were wanting this specific item but got outbid. A Power Systems Pro Olympic curl bar. Again, just a curl bar. Now this would be, some of these items are going to be tough to ship. They're large, they're heavy. In this case, this one is long, but it is doable. There are some post office boxes you can order for free that are a triangle. I have a video. If you look at my videos, I ship some golf clubs. They are perfect for this type of thing. You put them in it. If it's too long, Frankenbox 2 of those together. So you slide one end onto the other end and you just make a longer box with them. Those boxes are free from the post office. This one sold for $64 and they paid $76 in shipping. Here's a vintage barbell set of 50 pounds. Now they did say pickup only, but they were able to get it for $325. I'm sure if they added in shipping, there would have been buyers buying it with shipping. Bowflex. A lot of pieces of Bowflex. I've seen just the seats and just the individual bars and just different things that I've seen when I was looking through the sold for the Bowflex machine. So it's not the whole machine. In this case, it's just the I don't know, rod set. I'm not that familiar with the Bowflex, but $349 plus $50 in shipping. Check your Facebook marketplaces, OfferUp, Craigslist. A lot of these things you'll be able to find on those platforms. Here's a Pro Hex 80-pound dumbbells, and it went for $300 plus $150 shipping. Which is nice. I'll just go back to this one for a minute. Which is nice. If these are 80 pounds each, you automatically know this is going to weigh at least 160 pounds. At a pound for a box, you got a 161 pound box. So it's a little easy for you to be able to figure out and put in calculated shipping on these items. This one is vintage, which you can tell. I mean, it's all really worn down. I mean, these are definitely things I have seen at garage sales over the years. And these are York 25-pound plates. And this one sold for $450. And here's again Bowflex, something else. These are the adjustable dumbbells, a set of 2 of them. Sold for $1,150 with $350 shipping. And then here's a Power Block U90, 5 to 90 pounds adjustable dumbbells. I'm not that familiar with these. It looks like they're all, the different weights kind of stack on each other. That's what it appears to me. But I sold for $1,299. I was going to say $1,300 with $250 in shipping. And then here we got the super ultra rare collectible antique York barbell, 25 pounds each. So again, here we are at 50 pounds. You know it's gonna be 50 pounds. Olympic plates. These sold for $1,500 plus $300 in shipping. And then the last few I'm going to show you are all from the same brand. I just really wanted to show you the uniqueness of them, the price that they're getting. And it's this Onit. These are kettlebells. This one is a zombie. It sold for $30 plus $92 in shipping. This is the Star Wars Darth Vader 70-pound kettlebell, sold for $540 plus $170 in shipping. The Legend Harpy faced one. This one was $395 with free shipping. Let's see, the legendary kettlebell. It doesn't say what this creature is. So it shows 3 of them. So this one was a whole set. So it must be the limited edition legendary set of the 28, 20, and 12 kilogram. That one sold for almost $1,200 with $118 in shipping. And then here we got Bigfoot 90-pound kettlebell. This one sold for $1,100 with $348 in shipping for one kettlebell. And lastly, we have the Onit, the same brand as those kettlebells, is this Captain America 25-pound Olympic weights with the Avengers. This one sold for $1,999 with free shipping. So that is awesome. So get out there, search for these weights, the dumbbells, the barbells, just pieces to the Bowflex. I was just shocked by how many pieces there were of just the Bowflex that were available. All right, that's it. Hey, if you learned anything, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I do this weekly series, so go ahead and subscribe so you can get notified when I put out one again. Hit that little bell next to subscribe, and that'll let you know the notifications. And if you have found any of these, if you've been selling them, again, you can find these brand new out in the wild, then list them up even as brand new condition. These were used and you saw the prices. New would garner even more. So go ahead and let me know down in the comments if you're finding any of this stuff. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.